All right, yesterday around this time, it was getting a little bit more flimsy. So I'm glad I went back and reinforced it because it's still just as, but it's just the hand placement. I'm going for the Bob Barker. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Price is Right. So I feel like it's baller. You can go from here. There's a difference. It's a swag. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to have the Black Bob Barker swag. What is good? We are here back at day two at the 2026 Vermont Cannabis Convention here at the DoubleTree Hilton. Um, it's going to be a lot busier today. It's going to be Saturday. It's a lot of people going to be showing up. So excited for everybody to come out and see what we got going on. There's a lot of cultivators. There's a lot of cool booths here too. Foreman's booth is kind of dope. They got the nice little setup in the cut. But yeah, so we're gonna go get some interviews going. And yeah, hey, how you doing? We'll go to get some interviews going, and here we go. And I reinforced my microphone, so it's a lot better. All right, let's go do some interviews. Okay, so we're here with our first interview. We are with Apollo Legacy, and you've seen them on my show before. Well, you didn't see them because I wasn't recording.
Because you weren't recording back then.
But you heard them. So introduce yourself.
I'm Amelia.
Amelia.
My name's David.
David.
Amanda.
And Amanda. So how y'all doing today?
Good.
What are y'all doing? What's going on out here?
We're showing people the rosin, man. Okay. The fresh frozen hash rosin that we've got is so terpy and saucy and delicious, and we're just trying to let the people know.
Let's I'm learning about fresh frozen and how more efficient it is than just the hang in and the grow. It's just a quick way to put it to where you want it to.
Mm-hmm.
So
totally.
What kind of flavors y'all have?
Ooh, so today we're showing people our Tropicana Cherry for the sativa lovers. A lot of THCV in that for that tunnel vision kind of effect, you know what I mean? Getting shit done.
Yeah.
And then we're also showing our original strain, Pegasus Poop, which David made from unicorn poop and slurvert.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did that come about, dog?
With the name? Yeah, well, I used unicorn poop as one of the parents to make the cross. And, sometimes in breeding, if you're working with a really iconic strain like sour diesel, you make a new cross with it. You want to keep the diesel in the name, let people know what you're working with.
Okay.
Unicorn poop's really popular. I was really adamant about keeping the poop in the name of the cross. Amelia said the only way it was going to work is if we called it Pegasus Poop, because then it'd be on point with our branding. So, that's how it happened.
Is that the one that y'all entered?
Yeah, that's the one we entered.
It better have been. The Pegasus Poop. I would do it off the name. I'd be like, I don't care. This is the winner.
We'll have you smell some. We'll have you check it out.
All right, most definitely. Y'all can do. What are y'all doing here? I see y'all got a whole bunch of setup here. Y'all setting up shop and printing shirts?
Merch setup. Yeah, we're doing on-site merch customization.
Okay.
So we've got a bunch of prepared designs that people can pick from. They can choose where it goes on the blank, and then we'll heat press it right here.
Okay.
We made this one today or yesterday.
I like that one. The Pegasus Poop. That's it. That's the one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, I gotta keep moving, but I'm gonna ask y'all one question, everybody. Okay. All right. 3 people dead or alive that you would like to smoke with. All right. We're gonna go with you first.
All right. Anthony Bourdain.
Okay. That's a dope ass one. Okay. 2 more.
Oh, I'm doing all 3. Okay. I thought we were doing one apiece. All right. Give me Tony Bourdain, Martha Stewart, and Willie.
Uncle Willie. All right. What about you?
I'd love to smoke with my grandfather.
Okay.
I think that would be really entertaining. Always wanted to smoke with probably like Chino Marino of Deftones.
Okay.
That'd be very entertaining. I gotta go with Skip on the Willie Nelson too. There's something about that man.
A lot of people have been like Willie, so we're gonna all get together and just smoke Willie. How about that?
Yes.
What about you, Dave?
Give me Buakaw, Ramon Deckers, and John Wayne Parr. Those are all Thai fighters, Thai boxers.
Oh, there we go. I was about to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
You watching the fight tonight?
If we'll see, we've got a lot of farm work to do after. So if I can get that done, yeah. But we'll see.
I'm definitely. That's just why I'm gonna be editing and watching the fight because there's been a little bit of drama tonight. So
there's been a lot. I hear you. Yeah. I'm gonna try to catch it.
All right. Well, thank y'all for what y'all doing with the pressure of the Pegasus poop. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to say it again. But we're gonna be right back. And we are back with our next guest. We have Chris. It's not me. That's with a C, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Chris with a C. And Marissa with Vermont Producers Joint. How y'all doing today?
Good.
Oh, how y'all doing today?
Great.
There you go. How about you?
I'm awesome.
So what's this about? I know this is something new that's coming about. So who wants to speak about it?
You go ahead.
So this is a group of 5 sun-grown farms that came together. We formed the first cooperative in Vermont to get licensed last Wednesday. And we're basically trying to figure out new ways to be sustainable in this business, trying to figure out ways that small 1 and 2 pop organizations that are truly craft, truly sun-grown can sustain the market as it's changing. And one of those ways is to share our resources.
That's dope. So what's it going to entail how is it going to look to the public?
You're going to be able to see all 5 products out on our Apex account. You'll be able to shop all of them, and then one of us is going to pop in and deliver them to you.
That's dope. That's amazing. I'm glad that.
So everybody buys a share, and then they all own a portion of it. We don't all own it. The profit is shared among everyone.
Amongst everybody in the.
Everyone who signs up. Right now, there's only 5 of us. We do hope to add more as the summer goes on and take on more people. But everybody buys a share, and then they own. They get profits. They own the portion of, and they get a vote.
That's
portion
awesome.
of the cooperative.
What do you mean a vote? And
So, for everything that we do,
Okay.
like we vote on it. One vote, just to keep capitalism away. You can only have one share, one vote. So it's $600. I think is what we decided for a share, and you get one vote for everything we do.
that's awesome.
Like yearly. That's what we. Any big moves we make or anything. Yeah.
That's good. I'm glad
And
that
we share the profits. So
That's
if we
awesome.
make like a regular cooperative, like a store cooperative, you buy a bunch and you're a member of the cooperative. At the end of the year, you get what do they call them? Not proceeds, but dividends.
Right.
Yeah. So
Payouts.
everyone who sells a lot through us, or gets a dividend, they get a profit sharing back. If we make money, everybody makes money.
Everybody make money. That's the way it should be.
Right,
It's
right.
awesome that y'all are starting something like this because this is something that
This
could be
first one in Vermont.
first one. Yeah, this could be beneficial. This could be something that could start a bigger movement in Vermont.
Exactly.
So
There's 3 other companies throughout the U.S. operating as a cooperative, all slightly different than ours. But I mean, our hope is, let's start a movement. Let's get cannabis back in the hands of the people growing it and the people that truly love it and nurture it.
that's awesome.
And share how we did it. We want to help people build their own cooperative
Absolutely.
because we can't do it all.
We would love to, but we need the hands.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
And so, well, that's awesome. I'm glad that. Congratulations on
Thanks,
getting
Chris.
that going. This is going to be amazing for Vermont.
We appreciate it.
Absolutely. But 2 questions.
Yeah.
You've done something bad, and you're on death row. What is going to be your last meal?
My last meal?
Yes.
Probably that pulled pork I just had from the diner at the Sunoco station.
Where's it at?
Sunoco's just up the street. It's a tasty cafe in the Sunoco gas station. Off the chart, hole in the wall, amazing food.
Yeah.
I'm a West Coast girl. I got to go with tacos. Burrito tacos on my way out, all the way.
All right, that's awesome. Well, thank y'all so much, and we'll be back with our next guest. And we are back with our next guest. We have Aaron from Harvest Moon Hydroponics. How you doing, man?
Excellent. How are you?
Doing all right. Doing all right. I can hear it starting to liven up.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can hear the noise as it rumbles up.
Yeah, they're coming in.
Yeah. So, what are you doing here?
Well, this is my road started 30 years ago. In Connecticut, I ran Harvest Moon Hydroponics in Connecticut for many years, and in 2004, we opened up in Foxborough, Massachusetts, and at that time we were the third hydroponic shop to open up in Massachusetts. Now we're the oldest remaining one, to my knowledge. And so we're out here branching out into Vermont. We thought maybe Vermont needed some of the soils we have to offer and some of the clones we have to offer and seeds and other things. We have a long legacy of teaching people how to do this and how to do it right and how to do it in a healthy way. And,
I feel like what you're doing, what you see here is very important, because even when I was growing, I was using Fox Farm. I have a couple Fox Farm shorts, but it was just the easiest, to know what you're doing. Like, it's almost like a set it and forget it type deal.
Indeed. Yeah.
So, but with you, how long have you been into cannabis?
Oh, I've been into cannabis since I was probably too young to be into cannabis.
As we all were.
Maybe 16 or so. I began growing probably on the roof outside my window when I was probably 17 years old. I started trying to do something with it, and then I started to read, and then I got my own place, and I've been at it ever since, trying to make the best out of small spaces. Try to make the best out of my dollar and grow the best thing I can always striving for better, bigger and better.
That's dope. I know. Do you remember your first grow?
Oh yeah.
How did it go?
It actually went excellent. My brother, it was at my brother's apartment because I was younger. I'm the youngest, and we grew in his closet in his apartment. Shouldn't have been doing it, and it came out excellent because we got great seeds from somebody, and it was like one of those big beginner's luck things because I didn't know what I didn't know, and so it was like that. But it came out amazing, so it hooked me. I had a lot of failures after that, but
well, that's good that you had the failures later on.
Oh yeah.
To get the hiccups out the way.
That's the only reason I know how to teach anybody anything is because I've been through some of the fires that I caused myself, and I try to help people avoid the things that pitfalls that I fell into along the way.
Maybe that's the blessing in it. The first one was the one that hooked you.
That's right.
And then
exactly.
And then after that, it was like, okay, since you're already hooked, we're just gonna give you the hiccups, and then you can get to where you're at right now.
If the lady wants you in, she'll give you a good one first, and then she'll teach you a lesson later on. So yeah.
I like that. Well, thank you for coming on the show. Before we leave, 3 people, dead or alive, that you would like to smoke with.
Oh man, Bob Marley for sure.
Okay.
I'd love to smoke with Snoop, and Terrence McKenna, who would have to be the third one. He's
okay. I like
father
that.
of psychedelics. Yeah.
I go with you for that one.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
We can smoke, and we bring the weed, and you bring
the other things. Yes, sir.
All right, Aaron, thank you so much for coming on the show. Greatly appreciate it. And we'll be back with our next guest. You kept moving away, but it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. He's still there. Thank you for coming on, man. It's coming together. And I ate some edibles this morning. That's another thing, the conduct.
It's all good, man. Nobody knows besides you and me.
All right, we're back with our next guest. This guy has became a legend. I think you came down, I think you were like in my first 5 episodes. And you came down to the crib.
Yeah.
You bought some meat.
Yeah,
you bought the meat.
Yeah.
I grilled it. We had dinner. And hell yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. Yeah. So we got Ben from Off Beach Farms. How you doing, man?
Good, man. You?
Doing all right. See, I went from you want to do a podcast to actually filming now.
All right.
So yeah. What's going on, man? What you doing?
I'm still doing more or less the same thing, growing my 125 plants outside and tweaking my techniques and methods a little bit every year as I learn. I'm constantly learning. I'm always a student of this process, and I'm excited to put another crop in the ground. The gears are in motion right now. Like I said, the nursery is full of baby plants, and
that's awesome.
ready to
That's awesome.
to another
Look,
summer.
so You're very legendary. Like, because you oh, what? Of course you know. But like for what you've been through, and then for
Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean for the wrong reasons, but it's a good story.
yeah, it's a story.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So also, can I tell them?
Sure.
Well, they probably know. This is the only man that I know that ever had weed brought back to him by the police. Like, yeah, it was a whole drama before, but the cops brought evidence, pounds back, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, I had to go down and pick it up from the
Okay.
station, but it was handed to me by a uniformed officer, signed for it and everything. So
Hey, that's fucking
it was
amazing.
pretty legendary.
Yeah,
honestly.
it's
I asked him if we could take a selfie because I wanted to record it, and he was like, "No, can't do that." But
asshole.
well,
But we understand.
Yeah,
We understand. It's awesome that you're like etched in history, in cannabis history for
it's a
that.
story that I'll have with me forever. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I can't take that one from me.
Still, it'll live on. Live on. A story that'll live on.
Yeah.
Well, look, I don't want to hold you up, but one, you got pictures of. Yeah, you got to get some. I'm gonna get the thing because you've had the biggest plants that I've ever seen. I think I've seen one plant that was close to the size that when I came down to the farm. Like I seen one that was close, but you have some tall, thick ladies.
Yeah, I mean, that year I did when
Yeah.
you were there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't try to do that necessarily anymore.
Yeah.
I found that it's just not ideal necessarily
Okay.
to do the plants. Harder to keep the plants healthy inside the hoop house when they get that big. But yeah, anyways, they have gotten big in the past.
Yeah.
If you want to, it's a lot of work to do it, but you can get these plants big in one season.
Even here in Vermont,
You can.
that's crazy. So, well, look, again, I'm not gonna hold you, but one question: you've done something wrong. You're on death row. What is going to be your last meal?
My last meal.
All right, everybody.
Man, like maybe a chicken parmesan.
Okay, I think I've got chicken parm one time. So, okay, chicken parm, I can dig that.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like
What
that.
you gonna have for dessert?
Probably some either carrot cake or Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
Let's go both.
Yeah, we could do both.
We can do
Yeah,
both.
yeah.
All right, well, look, thank you for coming on again. Greatly appreciate it. And we're going to get some more guests on after this. We're back with our next guest. I met this gentleman probably one of my first knee cans that I came to. He gave me some, what were they?
Grow bags.
Grow bags. Some grow bags to grow because I was starting to get into growing and stuff. And he was like, well, you should try these. And it sent me down a whole grow hole, if you will. So, but here we are again. This is Wade from Blue Blood Grow. How you doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. Good to see you again
Good to
here
see
another
you
year.
again. Yep.
Where are you based out of?
We're out of Boston, a little
Okay.
west of Boston.
Okay, that's awesome. You made how was the trip out?
It was good. It's always a great
Always
trip
good.
to Vermont.
Yeah, it is.
So relaxing.
Yeah. What do you do?
We produce genetics,
Okay.
all living soil, organic genetics produced outdoors. Yeah.
That's awesome. What kind of genetics strains do you have?
They're mainly THC focused. We do have a few 2-to-1s and 3-to-1s or CBD genetics as well. All regular photoperiod seed, no FEMs, no autoflower.
Yeah.
What Mother Nature intended.
Yeah, exactly. When you say 3-to-1,
So a 3-to-1 would be 3 parts THC to 1 part CBD.
Okay.
Or like a 1-to-1 would be, 1 to 1, like 10% THC, 10% CBD.
Okay.
That's an example.
Okay. How long have you been growing?
Oh God, since I was born and brought up around weed. I mean, my family are all growers. Since 1978, I've been a grower myself. I mean, I toddled around it before then, but I mean, yeah. Yep.
That's awesome. Yep. You've been in the game for a minute.
Yes, yeah, I bet.
That's awesome.
It's a great game to be in.
It is. It's wonderful. Like I often look at legacy growers and be like, you're kind of the reason why all of this exists.
Right.
So yeah.
I mean, we love what we do. It's it's in our blood.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
coming
so
on.
much.
But before we go, I want to ask you one question.
Yes.
You have a 5 hour. No, I'm gonna ask
Three
you
and a half.
3.5
Yeah.
hour road. No. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, we're going back to
right.
Boston. Yeah. No.
Oh.
Wait. No. All right. We're on a 5 hour road trip.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Who is the one artist that you're going to listen to?
Oh, God. That's a tough one. Blind Faith, Steve Winwood. I like all old. I'm old school.
That's
so,
what I was saying, because I know
yeah.
you got artists
Cream.
I want. Yeah.
Eric Clapton, Cream, Derek and the Dominoes, all the old. I'm old school.
That's
So,
cool.
yeah.
All right. Well, again, thank you so much for coming on the
Thank
show.
you, man.
Greatly
Thank you,
appreciate
man.
it.
I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, absolutely. We finally did it.
Yeah.
He was turning me away. He was like,
I
I
got the
don't.
balls to do it right, man.
I'm so glad. All right, we'll be back after this.
Let me hook you up with a pack of seed, bro, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And we have our next guest. I met you a long time ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember where it was. Do you remember?
No, I don't.
Probably the
recall
cannabis.
either.
Probably somewhere at a event or something.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have Phil from Shindig and G's. How you doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Doing all right. I'm seeing it liven up a little bit in here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Noise is starting to go up. You know what I'm saying, as the day goes. So, what do you do at Shindig and G?
Well, we are cultivators, tier 3, greenhouse grown. And we're breeders. And what we're doing is trying to introduce our own varieties into the marketplace, which we've done, and with some success. So we kind of gives us the corner of the market, and it gives light to Vermont breeders, Vermont product. That's make us known instead of California or Colorado.
Yeah. This is ours.
This is ours. This comes from our heart. This is who we are. We put a lot of hard work in developing what we have.
So, what kind of genetics do you have?
Actually, we have our own genetics. What we've been doing over the last several years, we've done pheno hunts, and from those pheno hunts, we picked winning phenotypes, and then from there, we've bred with those phenotypes to other phenotypes that we've also been able to pick. And so the quality of our seeds and the product that comes out of those seeds are pretty solid. And we know that the two winners are put together. It's not just willy-nilly. It's some thought put behind it. And
Okay.
Yep.
What's some of your favorite genetics that you've combined,
I mean, we have.
or just have?
I mean, we have a lot of really good stuff. We have Martian Pie, which was accepted really well into the market. Cherry Moonrock as well. Pigs in Space is here for the best in show. It's really beautiful, smells good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all pretty. Everything we have out there will get you really stoned.
One more question I've always had: where did the name Shindig and G come from? Because I love it.
So G came from Guillermo.
Okay.
My online presence is Shindig153, and I actually learned how to grow on a marijuana forum. So I use Shindig as my name on the forum.
Okay.
So I just kind of kept it like that.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. That's dope. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on. One more question. You're on a 5 hour road trip. Who is the one artist that you're going to listen to?
Oh, jeez, putting me on the spot. Widespread Panic is one that I like a lot. Pretty
Okay.
consistent, it's good traveling music. Yep.
Widespread Panic.
Yeah.
I like that name, especially because it's traveling music.
Right.
All right. Well, Phil, thank you so much for coming on. Greatly appreciate it. And we'll be back with our next guest. Look at that.
Not too bad.
That wasn't that bad. Sarah with Full Circle Farms. She's a ganjier.
And you're here today?
Yeah, she is with Vermont Producers Joint.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
the new one.
yes.
Yeah, she's
I know Green Mountain Sativa Lady.
Yeah,
Is it the other
the
lady?
well, there's Altitude Drops over there. I think it's Marissa. I think I can't remember. I just did it.
Yeah.
But and then Sarah. Sarah's the other with the glasses.
Okay. Gotcha.
The blondes.
I'll talk with her.
Yeah. So yeah, you should go talk to her. She's really, knowledge. She's done the whole thing. So,
Perfect.
how you doing?
Good, bro.
How's everything?
Can't complain.
That's good. Can you say your name, where you're from? Just name and where you're from.
Sean Lenahan from Big House Cultivators in Randolph.
Cool, I got you. And sometimes you don't read. I gotta watch the bowls and whatever. It's stuff I'm learning to do.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get it started in 3, 2, 1. And we are back with our next guest. I've been down to this grow before. Beautiful spot. Got some cool stuff going on. But we got Sean from Big House Grow. How you doing, man?
Good, buddy. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thank you for having me. Hey, y'all got some hits out there. I'm looking down at everything. I didn't know y'all had risings. I mean, it only makes sense as well with carts. But I like y'all's little branding y'all got over there.
Yeah, we added a few more SKUs to the menu.
Yeah.
Trying to find our niche in the market.
Yeah, that's dope. What do y'all do down in Big House?
We're living soil nerds down there, and we're trying to produce some top-notch cannabis while trying to be sustainable about it.
That's dope. I know that's one thing that Vermont hones in on is the sustainability of it and having your own niche to grow and how you do things. So y'all are indoor, correct?
Yes, we are. Yeah, we are outdoor growers at heart, but we are inside, and we're trying to mimic a lot of our outdoor techniques, but on an indoor scale. And like I said, we try to be as sustainable as possible, understanding that indoor is still, never regenerative, but we're doing it as sustainable as possible while trying to maintain quality.
That's dope. Look, one question we've often had where I work is what's the meaning behind the name?
Big House, yeah, yeah. Big House means it means different things to different people, but to us, it's being legacy growers for years and raising families with under the guise of being illegal. It was always that drive to stay out of jail and that paranoia that came with who you hung out with and who you chose to be your friends and who you invited into your circle, and all of that trying to keep ourselves out of the big houses. And now we're lucky enough to bring our crafts on the legacy market to the legal market. So we feel very fortunate, but we'll always have that, that paranoia still. And I don't think it'll be part of me forever. So.
It won't go away. It's funny because, I have pre-rolls on the shelf, and I was riding with Dusty to, do the promotion and stuff like that. But one of the craziest things was we had like jars of cannabis, we had drinks, we had a plethora of stuff in the back of the car. And we're driving and we passed the police. And immediately my butt cheek twitched like that quick. And Dusty just sitting there so cool. I'm like, no, you good. And he was like, man, it's something that I've come to know that how it used to be and how it is now is too different. He was like, but yeah, I got a little nervous, but I know they're not coming after me. If they pull me over, I got paperwork. Oh, and they'll let me go. Slow it down.
The other thing about it too is just how many of my mentors have gone, went to jail.
Yeah.
And like how, this whole big house thing gives just respect to the legacy that brought us all these genetics. That these young kids, like they're all running lemon cherry gelato, but thinking about where all those genetics came from and on the backs of people and the community. It's just all of this is owed to that legacy market.
Yeah. I like that. That's dope. Well, look, I ain't gonna hold you long. We started to get busy, but 2 questions. Well, I get you 1 question. You've done something wrong and you're on death row. What is going to be your last meal?
Pizza.
Really?
Every time. Every time.
You watched Ninja Turtles as a kid?
My younger brother did. So that means I did.
Hey, pizza. What kind of pizza?
Oh, it's got to be New York style.
Okay.
It's
One of them slices like this big.
It don't matter how big it is. It's got to be the right. It's all about the right crispiness of the bottom.
Wood fire. like that.
I'm
Get
okay
the-
with that.
Okay.
It's got to be 800 degrees minimum.
Yeah.
It's got, yeah.
And it's got 7 to 9 minutes.
There
You
you
get
go.
that nice little crisp. on
You
the
got
bottom. Yeah, I used to work at Felino's, and so that's why I used to work was the oven. So it was pretty cool. Well, look, thank you for coming on. Greatly appreciate it. And we'll be back with our next guest. And we are back with our next guest. I met this gentleman at my job, as I meet a lot of growers. That's why I tried to get into cannabis and work in the dispensary, just so I can connect with different people, stuff like that, grow the show. So it makes sense, right? As I met you. So he came to the Garcias, dropped some Cherry Inferno and Lemon Cherry Gelato. That's the two I remember. I remember those two. And the Sour Boo. That was the other one. Yeah, Sour Boo. But we have Nick from Astro Lab. Is it Astro Lab or
Astro Labs.
Just that's it?
Yeah,
Astro Labs. All right, there we go. From Astro Labs. How you doing, man?
Doing great. Doing
good.
great.
How's the event been?
The event's been wonderful.
Yeah.
Just met a lot of people that I'm currently doing business with, and then people I'm not doing business with, and also getting to talk to the consumer and getting their feedback. It's been awesome. Great
That's
learning
awesome.
experience.
How long you been into cannabis?
I've been into cannabis since, so I started kind of playing with the plant when I was 16.
Yeah.
And then, it took like I was saying, it took a long time to kind of figure it out.
It does.
Yeah. It was trial and error.
You remember your first grow?
I absolutely remember my
How did
first
it go?
grow. It went horrible. It went really bad.
Good.
Yeah.
That's all. I feel like that's I had one guy come on and he said their first grow was amazing.
Wow.
Shindig and G, they said their first grow was amazing,
Yeah.
but then it was hiccups after that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things you grow from it. So it's good that your first one was bad, and then it just gets better from there.
Yeah, even the second one, plants went out there, their weed whacked to the ground. Third one, I got some sour diesel bag seeds from a friend, and me and my roommate, we had like a little closet grow, and they ended up herming. So it took a while, like I was saying.
Okay, you really went through the trial.
Yeah, we went through it. Yeah, we figured it out, and now you see it coming.
Yeah.
And every grow, it's a learning experience.
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
every time I'm trying to figure out what I could have done better and improve.
Well, you've definitely improved because I remember a lot, but I remember your strains when they came in. Excuse me, I had a mallow cup. I cut that part out, but I do remember when we brought you brought your flower in. Yeah. So you've definitely grown since then. I ain't gonna hold you too long because people are starting to come up. But 2 questions.
Yeah.
One, you're on a 5-hour road trip. Who is going to be the one artist that you listen to?
5-hour road trip, one artist. Probably right now I've been listening to a Doors playlist.
Okay, Doors.
So like old school. Yeah. Right now.
Okay.
But I don't know forever though. That's tough. I really mix it up a lot.
Well, that's what I said. 5 hours. If we go 5
that's
hours,
coming on right now because it's on right now.
All right, that's good. That's what we're doing. Next question is 3 people, dead or alive, that you would like to smoke with.
Dead or alive? Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Seed Junkie. Seed Junkie, Jay Beasy, the breeder.
Yeah.
Who else? Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
Yeah.
I got a tattoo at my last convention, or in Boston, and that lady said that she was younger, but she went to Bob Marley's grave and spoke with him. Right? She was like, "So I did smoke with Bob Marley."
Yeah,
and I was like, "You definitely did."
100%. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Nick. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank
Greatly
you.
appreciate it, and we'll be right back after this. So, how you doing, man?
Good, bro. Good.
We got
Christian.
Yeah, I knew that. I've been having to remember a lot of people's
Dude, there's
names.
so many faces, man. I don't even. I'm gonna make you feel bad, though. I remember yours, Chris.
Okay, yeah. Shit, it's in the name, man. It's in the name. It's in the brand.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
But how you been?
Good, bro.
How's
Good,
it?
busy, dude. Grinding, dude. We're really getting busy with the summer right now, so
Yeah.
things are great, bro.
How's the dispos picking up? Because y'all got prime location, man.
Yeah, dude. All the lake people are starting to come in. We got
Yeah,
Bama on one side. We got Lake St. Catherine in the same town as us, bro. So we're starting to see all the lake people come in, and we're really starting to see the increase and feel it. So a lot of new customers again. You know, when we first opened, had a lot of first timers. Starting to see a whole new wave of first timers now too. So been awesome, bro. Yeah.
That's good. That's what you want, and that's
Yeah.
what, like you said, it's better than what you thought it was gonna be.
Wait, exceeded every expectation I had, man. Like customers are great, town's fucking awesome, dude. Like everything's been great, bro.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So what's going on at the event? What y'all got going on here? Y'all just promoting the dispensary, or
Yeah, promoting the dispensary, you know, also just kind of letting everybody know that I'm back in the industry. Obviously, you know, that I left the last shop I was at. Now here I am. So just kind of here, let everybody know we're back. Got a new name. We're still doing the same thing, bro. Want to work with all the same people and shit. So yeah, we're just kind of getting that name out there. And actually, you know, there's been a lot of people from up our way that I didn't expect to, you know, being an hour and a half away, customers wise. So it's been a great event for us, bro.
Hey, if you got good stuff, man, they'll come back. We have people to
drive,
drive.
bro.
The
Yeah.
drive is crazy.
Yeah, dude. I actually had somebody come in and talk to you guys up at Garcia's, and you guys are great over there
Yes,
too, bro.
yeah, I know. That's what-
Dude just stopped by this morning. So.
We have people that drive. I was one guy who drives from Barry to come up to
Damn, bro.
Garcia
Yeah.
once a week.
Yeah, dude.
So-
When I was in my last shop, bro, we had people driving an hour and a half away from Albany. You know, I mean, that was when there was no dispensaries in New York. But still, bro. I mean, that's good, bro.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. It says numbers about what you're doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna even ask you the questions because I already asked you the questions, but I will ask, what are you smoking?
What am I smoking, bro? I've been smoking a lot of Rise.
Okay.
Rise has been hitting for me. Astro Labs too. We just got them in. I never worked with before, so I got them now. But Rise has been my go-to. I brought all Rise to smoke on this trip. No shade to anybody else. Everybody else is great too, bro. But they just been it for me right now.
That's your taste.
That's my taste right now. Yeah.
I just had Astro Labs on.
Dude, fire.
And,
fire, bro.
He got his lemon cherry gelato and cherry inferno.
Cherry Inferno, bro.
Yeah.
I did bring a pre-roll that. That was
Yeah,
good. That's
yeah.
good, bro. It's great. The Sherb Tang, bro, though. The
I haven't
Sherb
had
Tang
that
they
one.
got, dude, it's fire.
Okay.
It's fire.
I'm gonna go back and be like, y'all got some Sherb Tang over this bitch?
Get
Yeah. All right, man. Well, thank you for coming on. Really appreciate it. And we'll be back with our next guest. And we are back with our next guest. Hello, sir. We have, my battery's about to die, but I think we still got like 5 minutes still. So we're here with Tim from somewhere on, I was saying somewhere over the mountain for
Somewhere
a while.
on the mountain.
Somewhere on the mountain. I know that.
Somewhere on it.
Now I know that.
It's where we are, somewhere on it.
That's it. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good. Event's been, how's the event been for
It's
you?
been wonderful.
Yeah.
The feedback's been excellent.
That's
So
good.
I'm
That's
really
good.
happy with everything.
Yeah. What do y'all do down at somewhere on the mountain?
So we have a full retail shop in Rutland. We have a manufacturing in Brandon along with our cultivation, which is a tier 3, 625 plants. And we can do a seed to sale operation. So we make all of our hash on site. We have a full lab, full kitchen. And we've started from the ground up. I was a chef for the last 15 years and quit the industry to start making hash.
Okay.
And we're here now. And so
That's
we
good.
all have our lanes. Grant is a wonderful grower and he produces some amazing weed. And so I was able to take in control of making hash for that. And it's been quite the process. Learning everything from scratch. There was no science from.
All right, technical difficulties. My battery died, but we back. But we was talking about Grant,
Yes.
and how he's a good grower
Correct.
and things y'all doing down there.
Yeah. So basically, with that tier 3 cultivation, we have the ability to do a fresh rosin on site, and I'm able to take all of that hash and infuse it in all of our products that we create. So
Use it and infuse it.
use it and infuse it. So
That's
it's that fresh rosin it's important to have that timely manner to get it from the field to the lab without degradation, and that's one thing that we're learning to accomplish. And seed to sale, we're able to put it on the shelf right from our farm. So we're vertically integrated right now, and it's definitely paying off for us. It's really nice.
That's dope. Chef for 15 years.
Yes.
You working around here?
I did. I worked at Middlebury College as a chef for a while before that, and I was at Sugar and Spice. So before that, I was in the industry from my parents owning their own restaurant and bar. So it's been a lifeline of different kitchens growing up.
That's how you, because I was in the kitchen for a while. I was in the kitchen for from 15 to 22. right before COVID. And then after COVID, I snuck back in the kitchen for a minute, but then I got back out.
Yeah, I did. Right up through the reins, dishwasher, prep cook, no culinary background, and worked my way up to being, I always will call myself a cook. Being a chef is always, that creation. I'd like to call myself a chef, but culinary training, not a chef. I will always be a cook. But that's, I mean,
like the way you look at that.
You can be a chef. Everybody's a chef. It's that culinary, term that I was not professionally trained. As we'd say, like bro science in the industry of learning the science industry. It's where, the hood in me comes out and I'm like, hey, I have no background, but I want to learn it. And so right now we have all those resources that were available to us, with Onward being testing and all this new stuff that's coming about. I can sit back and start to take different strains, learn what they can produce, and we're now learning effects and terpenes and all of that. So we're in the learning process. So I'm hoping to call myself a chef of weed soon.
Chef of weed.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at. We can start mixing and matching, but it's one of the things that we do is we like to give you the full essence of the plant, full spectrum product from the beginning. We don't add anything to our products to show you what that essence of the plant is. All the hash is straight from the plant. It represents the plant 100%. So that's the translation that we're trying to create. And Grant is creating a line of stable genetics that can produce hash and produce flower that checks all of our boxes. So
that's great. I really like that. I know that y'all have some. I want some donuts.
We brought some earlier. They went like
shit.
That.
All right, let's do an interview. Let's finish this up. Y'all doing good shit down there, but I got to go to Jordan. But look, one question before we go. Since you're a chef, I'm going to have to ask you this. You're on death row. It's your last meal. What is it going to be?
Oh, man, I mean, who can't turn down steak and lobster?
Steak and lobster. That's great too.
But there he goes again. Yeah, I mean, I'm a meat and potato boy. I always have been. That's, I think, what would be the both worlds. A little surf and turf. That's probably what it would be.
What will be your dessert?
You got to go with like the traditional maple creme brulee. I mean, you got to leave with Vermont touch, I guess.
You do, right?
Just that last. It's the last crack.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, we're gonna do it again. We have plans.
Yes.
We have some big plans coming soon. So, hell yeah. We're gonna be back with our next guest though. And we back with one of our last guests. I gotta do some other podcasts there, but I definitely want to get my man Sean. He's been in the drink maker of Vermont tonic. Sean, how you doing, man?
Great, fantastic.
That's good, guy. How's the event been for you?
Awesome. It's always great to be here with everybody in the industry in Vermont, celebrating what we do and showing off all the awesome new things that we have for everyone.
That's dope. Speaking of awesome new things, y'all got a whole plethora.
Yeah, we have a whole bunch of new drinks for the summer. We have Sir Duke, our Dr. Pepper style drink. We have a new grape soda from Yut. We have a sweet tea soda. We've got sugar-free cola. We have another new cola with THC. Just tons of things. So many things.
I had the cola, the chroma cola.
With THCV.
Oh my god! Yeah. So I had it before I had an event to go to. And I'm really trying to work on my heat because it's so like habitual to just be like, downtown, let me grab a munchie. But I had that. Not only was I right, I got stoned, but I was like, I don't need to eat nothing because whatever THCV does, like it genuinely, I was good without eating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Like it's really incredible. Like, and the high dose of 20 milligrams really like makes that effect happen. And we can't add like caffeine to any beverages, so like that was like kind of like another way that we could add sort of the effect that that you get when you drink like a cola with caffeine to give it like kind of a more of a little bit of a pick me up, but like that bonus of like also like suppressing your hunger and like which is kind of it's great.
It's great. Yeah.
Bring it on. So.
I'm excited to try this Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
it's one of my favorite beverages. It's like the summer like if you have a hot dog and some chips, you got a Dr. Pepper or a Coke, but Dr. Pepper's fine.
And I just finished the label for that one. I like the name Sir Duke. It's like it worked. I was trying to think what's better than a doctor or like a Mr. Pibb. So it's like Sir, and then just trying to figure out. I originally was gonna do Sir Paul from like the Beatles, but then I was just listening, and then Sir Duke came on the radio for the CB Wonder song, and then it just kind of that was it. It just made sense, and it tribute to kind of Duke Ellington and jazz, and I kind of stylized the logo on Gene Krupa's drum head, his logo, the famous jazz drummer. So I try to I'm an artist, and labels kind of were the reason why I started a drink company, so I can make them. So I put a lot of effort and time into coming up with fun names and labels, and in addition to really great liquids.
Well, that's one thing I can say. Y'all's labels really stand out. I remember when the Helter Skelter came out, and the swirl and I had the voiceover for it. I haven't brought that up in a minute. I'm gonna bring that out of retirement. Just to put it up. You know what I'm saying? But you do some amazing work in the label. I mean beverages as well, but as also So, But I ain't gonna hold you up because y'all starting to move a little bit as we always want. But one question: 3 people, dead or alive, that you would like to smoke with.
Oh wow. Andy Warhol.
Okay.
Jimmy Page. Plato.
Okay, Plato.
I have to learn some Latin, but that was pretty. Or Aristotle, one of those guys.
Yeah, I can see that. You'll learn some philosophical shit.
All that.
That's dope. All right, well, Sean, thank you for coming on, man. Greatly appreciate it. And we're going to be right back. And we are back with the final guest of right now. I still have to go do more podcasts, but we have Rev from Sunset Lake Cannabis. How you doing, man?
I'm good, Chris. How are you?
Good to see you. Oh, man. Move the
That's
mic.
all right, man. I'm good. How are you?
Doing good, man. How's the event?
This has been great, man. This has been an awesome venue. Seeing a lot of the members of the public this year, which has been really great to connect. And for us, it's been really awesome because a lot of people come up to our booth and oh, I love your products. I see them at the dispensary, or I heard you on Vermont Public. And so it's really nice to get that feedback and that, people know what we're doing, because we don't always get to connect directly with consumers because of Vermont's advertising laws. And so it's a really awesome opportunity to really engage with people and have really deep, conversations.
Yeah. That's the one thing that I've been able to do is just engage with people. This event it's more, like I said, it's more concentrated. We're in a smaller venue. You can see people from this far. You know what I'm saying? You've been able to connect, talk to people, and it's really dope. I'm glad we got to do this, man.
Yeah, and in the industry too, it's really nice to see other growers and other manufacturers. It's not a huge state geographically, but you can't get there from here.
True,
so some of these people we only see once a year, and so it's nice to see what they're growing.
Even though we're this big, we're still spread out everywhere. So this is the one event where we get that time to, hey, how you doing, man? I ain't seen you since last year.
Exactly right. Yeah.
But
so it's a good community, and sort of reconnect with everybody and just see what everybody's, and smell other people's flower and check out their gummies. It's been awesome.
It is, yeah. Well, let's talk about Sunset Lake. Y'all have a plethora of under the umbrella of. So what do y'all got going on down there?
Yeah, so we grow cannabis under Sunset Lake Cannabis. We're also a hemp company under Sunset Lake CBD. And then we've got Lake Effect Vermont is our dispensary in South Hero. So we've got 3 brands under one umbrella. We're plants are about this big right now, getting them started, ready to put them in the ground. And, it's a busy year, but we're excited. We're growing outdoor. We only get 1 cycle a year, which is great because we're connected with nature. And, when the sun is ready, we got to be ready. So
gotta be ready.
That's right.
Gotta be ready.
And one other update. This is breaking news for you. We just got Sun and Earth certified,
talk about Sun and Earth certification.
Yeah, so it's an organic equivalency for specifically outdoor cultivators growing cannabis. So you can't be USDA certified organic if you're a cannabis farmer. So Sun and Earth is essentially that organic equivalent. for us. And it's also about not only regenerative farming, but also social sustainability too, like making sure that farms are paying their employees a livable wage and treating their communities well and being involved in the community too. So it really lines up with our values, and we're excited to be part of it.
Hey, congratulations, man. That's fucking awesome. I'm glad y'all got that. Y'all deserve it because y'all are doing all of those things. So congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna hold you because I gotta keep it moving. But one question, what shall it be? I thought of a new one, but I forgot it, and I was moving around. But 3 people you'd like to smoke with, dead or alive.
I would probably pick people who are alive. No, I'm just kidding.
I
know. Yeah. But if we could bring people out of history, I think, I would love to smoke a joint with Socrates.
Okay.
I think that would be really interesting to get kind of deep into the metaphysics with him. Who else can we do, man? Shoot. Man, you got me on the spot here. I'd like to smoke a joint with you sometime.
We can. Yeah. I can make that happen.
And then third pick, oh man, let's see. I've been really digging on, I don't know if he smokes weed or not, but Steve Okonski, he's a jazz musician. And he just put out this beautiful record called Entrance Music. And it's been on repeat on my record player. And so just to sit down with him and kind of vibe and learn from him and hear his story, I think would be really rad. Yeah.
That would be entrance music. I'm gonna let you know as soon as this is finished. So I'm looking it up because I love jazz and I like when other people like jazz. So if you like it, let me see what type of jazz you like. It's a plethora under the umbrella.
It's a deep record, man. It's I think the little review on the cover from the label said that it's music for the library and the lounge. Ooh. And I think that's really nice.
Okay. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna check this shit out, man. All right. I also want to let you know that this microphone that I've rolled is all y'all's weed. Sunset Lake. This is blueberry muffin and Hawaiian haze mixed together. So this is going to be my piece to walk around to talk to people. So Sunset Lake I ain't gonna smoke it because this is too flimsy, but this is my tribute to. So I appreciate everything. Y'all helping me, and as you see, I'm growing, man, and everything's getting a little bit bigger. So appreciate it. So it's y'all. But this is our final interview for right now. I want to say thank y'all to everybody who came on. Thank you to the sponsors. Thank you for everybody who helped put this event together. Eli, I didn't get you on, but you did good, dog. You did good. But that's the show. We got some more interviews coming up later on, but it's all the process. Appreciate y'all for being around. And y'all know the drill. Y'all stay blazing and stay amazing. And we out. Hey, that was a good closeout, right? That was a good closeout.
Man, my brain stopped working when you were 3 people.
That's how it usually happens. That's one thing that everybody has said. They be like, damn, you put me on the spot with this one. I'll be like, well, that's the point of the question. Yeah. On the spot.
I'll pick one I can do right on the
Hey, how you doing?
God damn, man, you annoying as fuck.
You gotta get his armor on.
What are you trying? Is this your thing? Is this it? Oh, you're.
This is it, but it should have been the whole time. I should have just been interviewing people like this. That's what I should have been doing.
What do you want?
Nothing. I wanted to say hello.
I hate this. Go back to the old Chris. I remember it's the old Kanye. What are we doing?
I'm interviewing people.
What does that mean?
Talking to people about what they're doing
You're
here.
trying to get fucking blackmail material? Let's do it.
All right.